Hello, and thank you for joining us for this Alpha News Report. I'm Julia Aaron. Protesters with Black Lives Matter are planning on hitting the streets again tonight, which is likely to once again cause travel issues for the second time in under a week. Hundreds of protesters spoke out against racial issues in St. Paul on Saturday morning without a proper permit. Protesters took part in a die-in demonstration, closing off a main entrance to the state fair.
As far as the fair, again, this ain't just about the state fair. It's about the bigger picture. But they do represent some of the same disparities that we see in our city of St. Paul, some of the same disparities we see across the state, and definitely across this nation.
Rashad Turner is one of the group organizers. He explained the reasoning behind the protest.
And we want the fair to be fair, so we wanted to have Black Fair there. St. Paul police have a very strong presence, as you just seen, all of those bikes coming through. And they're the most deadly police department in Minnesota. So we want to call attention to those injustices and try to make some changes. We have a list of demands that we're sharing today, and hopefully Mayor Coleman and those that kind of are in the power, they stop thinking about money and start thinking about people.
Trarin Cruz is the Green Party endorsed candidate for St. Paul City Council. He says an officer-involved shooting is the focus of the protest.
Our main reason for coming here today is for Marcus Golden. We would like Governor Dayton to reopen the investigation into his death by the St. Paul police.
Police say that Marcus Golden was killed in a confrontation with the St. Paul police last January. A Washington County grand jury did not indict the police involved on criminal charges. Governor Dayton called the protests inappropriate. Alpha News asked Cruz if he thinks Minnesota's elected officials have done enough to support their cause.
Not at all. I think Governor Dayton and the mayor of St. Paul are more concerned with building stadiums than closing the wealth gaps and the disparity gaps that exist in the state of Minnesota.
Cruz says they would like to see at least 30 to 40% minority vendors at the state fair. The next protest is set to happen tonight outside the governor's mansion. To see Black Lives Matter's full list of demands, visit us at www.alphanewsmn.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter under @JuliaAaron and @AlphaNewsMN. Thank you for joining us. I'm Julia Aaron with Alpha News.